That nigga brother really did that.
Who, Jungle?
Yeah. That nigga said, I pulled out my gun. It was ready to shoot Tupac. This nigga was finna blast this nigga Tupac in the middle of the park. Hold on, guys. We just my mic. Social Junkie podcast. This shit is so weird without headphones, bro. I'm gonna have to just put these shits on. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro.
It's not that serious.
Nah, it's so weird without it because it's easy to. Bitch, you don't ever wear headphones, so you can't tell somebody it's not that serious. But you've never wore headphones on this podcast.
Pretty sure I'll make it one day.
All right, here we go. See, now I can hear it. There we go. That's a lot better. Social Junkie podcast, episode 99. Everyone that hit that play button today, thank you for being here. Excuse Brandon for talking over the music while the music was playing like he always does. It's okay. Just, it gets distorted when you talk over the music playing. But it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. He won't do it next week, guys. Or episode 100. We gotta do something next week for 100, nigga.
I'm gonna do something next week too, nigga.
We gotta do something next week for episode 100. We almost were not here today. I just see that shit. This nigga slid the phone to me. He lost a lot of money.
I know, I see it.
Yeah, he lost a lot of fucking money.
Remember that meme we had seen, that Simpsons meme?
How much he signed for?
I'm in danger.
How much he signed for?
Not 84.
How much was it?
5.9.
Dennis Schroeder signs a 1 year 5.9.
5.9.
$5.9 million deal with the Boston Celtics. He wanted $20 million a year. I mean, he's still rich. Can't really laugh at this nigga because he's still richer than us.
Yeah,
so.
he's still rich. Shit.
Oh, man. If you're here today again, episode 99, Social Junkie Podcast. I'm Pete. That's Brandon. What up, nigga? Let's go ahead and get this shit done with.
We just ate.
We just ate good. We just ate some of that good soul food, nigga.
We went and got it from Come and Get It.
Yeah, that's what the place is really called. Come and Get It. Shit's pretty good, though.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
If you're watching this episode on YouTube and you haven't subscribed already, please do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. We are on YouTube every single Thursday, every single week. Like this video, subscribe, get in the comments or anything you have a discrepancy about, anything that we might have said in the past on this episode, anything you guys got on your mind, just get in the comments on fucking, I think you can get the comments on, no, Apple, you can't do that. But on YouTube, just get in the comments, like this video, subscribe. Every single Thursday, our audio episodes are out every single Wednesday, Apple Podcast, Spotify, and SoundCloud every single week. Make sure you send your Q&A questions to socialjunkiepod@gmail.com. We're going to do the Q&A segment today. It's not the Atlanta Street segment, but we have a question from a listener. And based on how good, I haven't seen the question yet. Brandon has seen it, but we're probably going to take the question to the streets. If not this weekend, next weekend. We'll see what we're going to do. But yeah, we almost weren't here this week. Who was this, Currency?
Yeah.
We almost wasn't here this week because your boy. Hey, I'm going to just tell y'all this. Don't pick your nose and then put your finger in your ear after you pick. You stop.
You fucking disgusting, bro.
Or don't. Nasty. Make sure you fucking wash your hands after you wipe it. Don't touch your ear after that. No, so check this out, right? For the past over the weekend, I've been suffering. I've been like in huge.
For the past over the weekend.
It's been more than a weekend.
No, I'm saying how you worded that. For the past over the weekend.
I said that. Yeah. Shit is fucking me up, nigga. Over the past, I thought I said over the past weekend. That's what I said. I said over the past weekend.
All right.
We can go back and look. 6:30. I have a really bad ear infection still right now. I can barely hear anything out of my left ear. And I'm not bullshit, you guys. This is real shit. Like, when I tell you I do not wish the pain that I had over my worst enemy over these past couple days. I had to go to urgent care. I had to go to the emergency room. I could barely hear anything out of my ear. And when I say the pain is a 10 out of 10, no, pain is a 20 out of a 10, honestly. Only reason I'm good right now is because I've been... Yeah, that shit was fucking really bad, man. Like, the worst pain in my life. Like, for facts. Worst pain in my life, dog. Really bad ear infection, man. I'm here. I didn't want us to miss another episode. I'm good now because I'm on 800 milligrams of ibuprofen that was prescribed. So I'm here right now because of that. They gave me some infection medication. So
you a junkie because you take 800?
No, I'm a podcaster. That's what I am. I'm a warrior. I do this shit for the people, nigga.
That semen in your ear.
Just say that. This nigga said I got. No, I don't even know how I got this shit. Honestly, I told you. The doctors was like, "Have you been swimming?" I'm like, "No, I didn't swim. I don't go swimming. I don't do anything. I haven't been on no fucking plane. I don't know how I got this shit, but this shit was like really bad. Like I said, I really wouldn't wish the pain I was going. I couldn't sleep. I wouldn't wish that shit on my worst enemy. That shit was so bad. But we here now. We good. What's today? Not what's today, but how many years ago was that? 54 years ago today in Helsinki, Finland, my beautiful mother was born. So if you listen to this, Mom, because I know you listen to our podcast from time to time, happy birthday to you. It is my mother's birthday, guys.
I'm about to text your mom right now.
This nigga ain't shit.
Where your mom at?
Happy birthday to my mother. Yes, my mom was born in Finland. She is Finnish, guys. If you didn't know. Check this out, nigga. You know what I have to do over the next 3 months? My mom's birthday is this month. My girl's birthday is next month. And then my son's birthday is the month after that.
You didn't even celebrate mine yet.
Shit, we didn't because of my ear. Yeah, we gonna do something this weekend.
Probably this weekend.
I will do something. Do something this weekend. Yeah. Shout out to my mama, man. Oh yeah, nigga. These niggas, bro. That's what I meant to tell you. I was gonna call you last week, but I was like, let me just tell you when we come back next episode. Fucking SoundCloud removed one of our episodes, bro. Because of fucking Drake.
Did the song come out?
Drake is dropping soon because of this. So SoundCloud sent me a message, right? It said, "Hi, Social Junkie. We received a report directly from Universal Music Group that your track Social Junkie Podcast Episode 89, Masculinity, contains various bits by Drake. As a result, your track," what the fuck was that? "Your track has been removed from your profile for the time being. If you would like to dispute, blah, blah, blah." This shit said straight from Universal Music Group. Drake is dropping soon. On that episode, I went back and listened to it on Apple. We had played that snippet, remember?
I can't remember.
It was a snippet of a song, and I was
when he was sitting
he was singing, and I was like, I don't really like the song like that.
And I was like, it sounded like some sweet shit.
So this is going to be on his album. So his album must be coming really soon because they removed our episode. So episode 89 is not on SoundCloud, but it is on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and YouTube if you guys want to check out episode 89. Yeah, these bitch ass niggas took our episode down. Fuck you, SoundCloud. You bitch ass niggas. Don't touch our shit. You know how much music we play on this podcast? You niggas never want to touch. Now you niggas want to take some shit off. Like, come on, bro.
It's Drake, bro.
Man, fuck this.
He's
nigga.
bigger than you. And me.
Fuck that nigga Drake. Let me do a podcast rundown real quick so we can get started. We're going to start in What's Trending segment. Brandon's going to go first. I
literally only got one article.
You got one article?
Still,
we're going to get... We have another lengthy music segment this week. We had a long one last week. We got sports and then a Q&A segment. So What's Trending, music, sports is going to be short. Q&A segment, we got questions that I got. So we have a question that we're going to read for the Q&A segment, and then I have something that we'll discuss, and then we'll end episode 99. Episode 100 is next week. Everyone that's been here along the whole ride for all 99 of these episodes, we appreciate you guys. We fuck with you. This shit is so much better with headphones, man, even though I can't hear it on my left ear. But yeah, Brandon's going first. We're going to start in What's Trending this week. We already 11 minutes in talking about some bullshit, so go ahead, Mr. DeJoy.
First article I got, I don't know if you remember this lady, Amy Cooper. She was in that person in Central Park. She was accusing that guy of
That's the bitch with the dog.
Yeah. She was.
Yeah,
She didn't have her dog on a leash, and he was trying to tell her to put her on a leash.
He worked there, right? He worked for the park or some shit like that.
I don't know. He was bird watching. I don't think he worked. So if you guys don't remember, it's a white.
So why was he trying to tell her to put her dog on a leash? Because
he was scaring away the birds, and you have to have your dog on a leash in the park.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't remember.
Some certain parks that have like a leash sign, like leash your dog, so they don't scare away the wildlife in the park.
Okay.
So, criminal case was brought against, if you guys don't remember it, I'm pretty sure you don't. Amy Cooper, she was a Caucasian woman who called the police on a African-American bird watcher in Central Park, falsely reported that he had threatened her, and was dismissed. Her case was dismissed on Tuesday after she completed a therapeutic program that included instructions about racial bias. So she was sentenced initially to complete the program as part of her punishment, quote unquote. So she completed that. So at the hearing, she asked the judge to dismiss the single misdemeanor against her by falsely reporting the incident, and the judge agreed. She would have faced a year up in in jail if she was convicted. So she participated in those five sessions and whatnot, and she said that she made those reports. It's coming out right now that she made those reports because she felt like she was in danger. And she's also suing her old employer because they made the decision to fire her without getting based on racial bias or discrimination that she chose to exhibit with this case, and they wrongfully did so to her. So she's pursuing action against her old employer. So
she didn't do shit. She didn't do anything in them sessions. She sat down and ate some chips, and them niggas probably watched fucking Django and fucking Hateful Eight, whatever, them racist ass movies, and probably them niggas ain't doing nothing.
Hateful Eight.
Yeah,
that was a good movie.
They didn't do anything but do racist shit, and she fucking ate chips.
Same thing as Django.
Ate Skittles and shit. She didn't. They were. So what was the class supposed to be? Racial what?
Racial bias training or something.
They didn't do shit at the classes. At none of them 5 sessions, they didn't do a bitch ass.
They just had somebody sign off on that shit. I don't get it, but just want to bring it up. Some news that just popped up, and I figured I'd talk about it.
Probably trained her how to be more racist. That's probably what they did.
I was
say it with me. Say it louder. That's exactly what they did. I was gonna say it. That's what they did.
Yo, you're fucked up.
That's the only article you got?
That's the only article I
thought you said.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. So
that was it.
So that's all
I was trying to look for the damn quote of what she had, bro.
Who, Amy?
Yeah, she had said some off the wall shit. She said something along the lines as far as that she felt like her life was threatened genuinely, and she made those assumptions on that. She called 911 on that when he wasn't even doing nothing to her.
Yeah, I remember the video now. I don't. He didn't threaten her.
And they sided with her. So technically, giving her, instead of treating it, with something that's more stern. But hey, the world we live in, the more you know.
You surprised that they sided with her?
No, I'm not surprised.
This nigga only had one article. That's all you got?
Go ahead, yeah.
Alright.
I had other stuff for, like, music.
It's more of a shout out. Cool. Oh, you want to give a shout out?
I mean, it's kind of like articles I read, but...
So, you want to do a shout out segment?
Yeah, we'll do a shout out.
Alright, we'll do it after What's Trending. First thing I have, the family of Ashley Babbitt. If you guys don't remember, when the Capitol riots happened, there was a lady who was about to go through one of the doors in the Capitol that was guarded by some security. And if you guys remember in the video, she was climbing the door and the people one of the guys shot her. This is the lady that was shot in the chest. She died. Damn. You remember that? You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
Okay. The family of Ashley Babbitt is preparing a $10 million wrongful death lawsuit against the U.S. Capitol Police. They're pursuing legal action against the U.S. Capitol due to her death. If you recall, Ashley, who was a California resident, was shot dead and killed by a Capitol police officer after participating in the U.S. Capitol riot on January 6th of this year. Video captured Ashley being shot after attempting to break into the floor following her breaking into the U.S. Capitol. This video is on Twitter. That's where I first saw it. According to Fox News, Ashley's family has obtained Terry Roberts to file a $10 million wrongful death lawsuit against the Capitol Police and officer. Terry, who specializes in police misconduct cases, believes the officer didn't give Ashley verbal warnings before he fired and ambushed her. So that's the case. He didn't give her a warning when she is at the U.S. Capitol, riding and busting through a door where the security guard was standing. If I remember the video correctly, she was not supposed to be going where she was going.
We're talking about a fucking government building holding government officials storming with we don't know what firearms, whatever, anything else. And we're talking about hundreds and hundreds of protesters. And she didn't get an adequate warning about the officer, quote unquote, ambushing her. When technically what she was doing is ambushing and beating up and fucking up police officers.
Doing shit she wasn't supposed to.
So, I mean, forgive me for what I'm gonna say. I don't really care what y'all think. I'm looking at it from the perspective of what I can see, and pretty sure what a lot of other people can see. Wrong place, wrong time. You decided to participate in the riot and do all this shit, and you're storming a government building. I'm not gonna say you deserve to die, but you put yourself in that position.
I 100% agree. You
put yourself in that position to storm and guess what? Just like you say that some people say that African American people, they deserve to be shot. You know, when peacefully protesting or doing all that stuff, you saying that they should be when peacefully protesting. Now keep in mind, I'm separating this from the riots, okay? Because I'm separating this from the riots just because of my stance on the riots in general. because I don't connect.
Yeah, you're talking about.
I don't connect those riots that were happening with
Black Lives Matter. Black
Lives Matter and the protesting that was going on peacefully. I'm separating them because I didn't agree with the riot portion. But you're saying those people are saying those generally people for protesting peacefully should be shot down, and they were met with that. They were met with retaliation and all that kind of stuff. Putting aside the rioting and all that kind of stuff. I'm not putting that in there. But she decided to be a part of that. So you're mad because she decided to participate in this stuff, just like a whole bunch of other people are mad. And then you're storming a government building.
Her family needs to understand that she should not have been there, along with all the other people that were in there carrying all that shit out and all the people that were arrested afterwards. Ashley Babbitt, your family, the family of Ashley Babbitt, they need to understand that she was not supposed to be there. And she was shot at she was in the wrong place, wrong time, and she was shot because she was going into a building she wasn't supposed to be in. She was in the building, but she was going to a part of the building that she shouldn't be in. Security's right there, and they shot her, and she unfortunately passed away.
And I'm telling you, I'm not condoning her death. I'm not like, oh yeah, they should have shot that bitch. I'm not saying all that. Definitely not. But
I'm not surprised she was shot.
I'm not surprised either.
I'm not surprised more people were shot. No, I'm more surprised that more people were not shot. That's what I'm more surprised at.
You know what?
We talked about this at that time.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that not more was done because just like we'll bring up before, if it was different type of people going in there, you know damn well we would have mass murder
I said that
on our hand. On
that episode, I said that. I was like, it would have been the biggest massacre we've ever seen. We would have seen bodies all over the place if this was black and brown people.
Yeah.
We would have seen bodies everywhere. So yeah, that's the first thing I got.
Sorry she had to die, but I'm telling you right now, she was wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, agreed. You remember last week we talked about who was it? Not Justin Timberlake, Mila Kunis and what's her husband's name? Ashton Kutcher. That they said that they don't bathe their kids. We have another actor. They don't bathe them
frequently.
Yeah, well, he said he washes his balls and his armpits. Ashton Kutcher. That's it.
Yeah.
He after he works out, he just washes his face with water to get the salt out of his face. That's it. He doesn't shower. We have another actor who's on board with them, Jake Gyllenhaal. You know him.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal, that's how you say it?
Gyllenhaal,
okay. Yeah. He says he finds bathing to be less necessary. Jake, say it again.
Gyllenhaal.
Jake says he doesn't like to bathe too often. According to Fox News, the actor says as much during an interview with Vanity Fair on Thursday.
Wait a minute, isn't he married to Eva Mendes?
No, that's Ryan Gosling. Yeah. When he was promoting a new fragrance, that he is of the belief that showering every day is moot. What does moot mean?
It's
MOOT. What does that mean?
I
guess it means you don't have to do it. I'm always baffled that loofahs come from nature. They feel like they've been made in a factory, but in fact, it's just not true. Since I was young, it amazed me. Explain. What the fuck?
What the fuck is a loofah?
More and more,
I read that what you're saying there, and I couldn't understand. I was like,
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
More
and more, I find bathing to be less necessary at times. I do believe, blah, blah, blah. It's wonderful that good manners and bad breath get you nowhere, so I do that. But I also think that there is a whole world of not bathing that is also really helpful for skin maintenance, and we naturally clean ourselves. What the fuck is wrong with these white people? What the fuck is wrong?
Why not just be white people, bro?
Well, I'm talking about this nigga.
Loofah, that's what that is.
Yeah,
that's
the little thing that you bathed with.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what that was.
I'm talking about him and Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis. They're white people.
Mila Kunis is not white.
She's white. What are you talking about? She's black?
She's mixed. She ain't Caucasian.
What is wrong with these people that don't bathe? People out here, since this nigga don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. What's wrong with these people that don't bathe, guys?
Hey man, I don't know. But like I said, I see the point of what these people are saying. They wash it off their natural oils. You ain't gonna see me doing it because I like to be clean. But I don't get it. If that's what they want to do, let them do that. I don't really care. If that's just don't. I'm not buying fragrance. What the fuck is it gonna smell like? I mean, ass.
She's 96% Jewish, which is white. Mila Kunis
is Jewish white.
That's white. A Jewish person is a white person. Well, Drake is Jewish. He's not white. Do you consider Drake white?
No.
So what's Drake? He's black.
He mixed. I say he's mixed.
Drake is a white man. He talks like a white man.
This dude was just saying something about Finland. This dude saying, bro, you mixed too. You have half and half. You're Oreo.
I never said I wasn't. That's the thing.
You fucking cookies and cream. I like that.
Oh my god, this thing is wild. What's the next thing I have? Nick Cannon makes some comments on the Breakfast Club.
Here we go. I didn't hear about that, but let me hear it.
He had a lot of comments, but this is the main. Well, this is the main one thing he said. We played here. Hold on.
Is some off the wall shit or just regular stuff?
No.
It's not the number of kids, though. I guess people question the different baby mothers. That's what.
Why do people question that? I mean, because that's a Eurocentric concept when you think about the ideas of you're supposed to have this one person for the rest of your life, and really that's just a classified property when you think about it. I mean, when you go into that mindset, if we really talking that talk. Just the idea that a man should have one woman. We shouldn't have anything. I have no ownership over this person. If we're really talking about how we coexist and how we populate, it's about what exchange can we create together. So I've never really subscribed to that mentality. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I understand the institution of marriage and stuff, but if we go back to what that was about, that was the classified property. That was because a father gave another man his daughter for land. So when you really get to that concept, it's all right, well, we got to change all of this up because I don't want ownership over anybody. I don't have ownership of any of the mothers or...
It's not the number of kids, though. I guess people...
What the fuck is this nigga talking about? What is this nigga talking about?
I feel like I lost some brain cells just listening to that.
So basically, hold on.
He literally said...
Hold on.
With kids, though, I guess people question the different baby mothers. That's what
why do people question that? I mean, because that's a Eurocentric concept when you think about the ideas of you're supposed to have this one person for the rest of your life, and really that's just a classified property when you think about it. I mean,
okay. So with that being said, if you don't believe in having one person, okay, then just say that. Don't try to make it seem like, oh, we have to start changing everything because that's not the way it should be. There are people. We had this conversation with, I think, on the Q&A segment a couple weeks ago with them dudes about being in love with more than one person or whatever, and then we had the conversation of fucking polygamy and some other shit, but I don't know which one is which by the words. I don't remember what's polygamy.
Polygamy is multiple.
That's
so you're believing multiple wives, multiple.
And what's the normal word? What's the word for
monotheistic? I think.
Okay. I don't know the words off the top of my head. One. Yeah. But my thing is bro, you can't just say because people are questioning why you have so many baby mamas that why do people question that? Okay, if you don't believe that, that's enough. If whatever Nick Cannon believes, that's his opinion. But you can't just say that we're supposed to change the way things are because of all this other bullshit he said. What the fuck are you thinking?
I just think, just like he's saying, bro. Call me a hater, call me whatever you want, man. I just think he dressing up his words just to seem like he all fancy and shit like that. Yo, to be honest, you don't know what the
Somebody
fuck.
said
He
that.
said a whole bunch of
Big
nothing,
words.
a whole bunch of bullshit without really saying nothing, bro. Motherfucker didn't even answer what the fuck Charlemagne asked. Nobody has a problem with the amount of kids that you have and you having kids. Nobody has a problem with that. It's yo, you just hopping from woman to woman. But at the end of the day, I'm not a female or anybody else to tell you what to do. I don't really care. Personally, I don't really care. But by you coming on here acting like you all woke and all that kind of shit, bro, come on, bro, kill that noise, bro. You just doing all this extra shit, bro. If you want to be with multiple women, just be with multiple women. Don't just say that. You don't have to do change the norms. You don't believe in marriage. Why are we normalizing something in marriage? It started from some man giving away his daughter for land. All right, bro, cool. But other people think marriage is sacred. That's what it is.
Right. There you go. That's a good way to work.
If you want to be with a whole bunch of women, bro, you do you. But don't try to act like we crazy. And you're not crazy. You're not crazy. But the way that you talking and try to dress up words, you acting crazy. So on to the next one. That's what I think. Oh man, you ever heard?
No, I hear feedback, and I think it's from that, which never happens with those. But it's alright. Yeah, Nick Cannon. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with this nigga. I don't even know how many babies this nigga has, and I don't care. But it's just bro, you can't.
I don't care how many kids you got, man. You got kids, man. But a lot of people be so vested in it, and for the people that, and I'm gonna say this, for the people that are so vested in about this, how does this affect you? How does Nick Cannon's the amount of kids that he's spitting out affect
your life?
You? How does any of this affect you? How does Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis and Jake Gyllenhaal, the fact that they don't bathe often, how does that affect you? It doesn't.
It makes me laugh. It definitely does that, but that's the only thing it does for me.
Woke up on some nut shit today. That was funny though.
All right, the next thing I have an article here that's saying that Apple is to scan U.S. iPhones for images of child pornography. So Apple just released its plans to scan U.S. iPhones for images of child sexual abuse. It's a move that's being praised by child protection groups, but raises concern among some security researchers who fear the system could be miscued by government agencies. Ooh, like they weren't doing that already. The tool that is designed to detect known images of child pornography is called NeuroHash. It will scan images before they are uploaded to iCloud. If NeuroHash finds a match, the image will be reviewed by a human. If a child pornography is confirmed, the user's account will be disabled and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children will be notified. I think I talked about this with Brandon off here. This shit goes on and on, but I'm not going to read this whole thing.
You didn't go into detail like that, no.
Yeah, I didn't say all that, but I don't want to read this whole rest of this shit.
Don't. I mean, we got an overview of it. Initially, I had told him, man, maybe like let them go ahead and do that, but when you thinking about it, how the fuck would they know what the fuck are the parameters of this? You know, what are the parameters of doing this? Like, what am I looking for?
Oh, look. The detection system will only flag images that are already in the center's database of known child pornography. So parents snapping innocent photos of a child in the bath can be assured that their images will not be flagged. Okay, what if you have the human that's looking at this shit who's a pervert? What? And it's just... They're saying that if NeuroHash finds a match, the image will be reviewed by a human to see if child pornography is confirmed. And what I'm saying is, what if the human that's looking at it is a pervert and wants to see this type of shit? Hey guys, hire me, I'll do it. This nigga Jake back there in the back of the fucking Apple office, he wants to do it because he's a fucking pervert and he's doing. How do we know this? And he's gonna collect all these images for us. So how do we know this? And he's gonna be looking at these innocent photos of kids.
Where's all this data stored?
So what?
And where's all this data stored?
Yeah. And these niggas are not just looking for child porn. They're gonna be going through niggas' phones and all that hidden shit that's in all of our hidden fucking folders of us fucking and shit. They're gonna see all of our shit, you guys. So I'm just letting you guys know that right now. That little hidden folder that you got in your iPhone, they gonna go through your shit and they gonna take that shit to the crib with them. I hope you niggas know this shit. That Jake in the back of the Apple class, the Apple room, who, hey, I'll do it, I'll volunteer. He's gonna fucking take these videos home.
I mean, the only thing I'll be mad about that is if they upload it to the hub and I don't get no money from it. If they do that instead of me.
Upload it to Pornhub?
Yeah.
Is that your number one website to go to? Porno? That's your number one?
Sometimes I use those Xvids.
Yeah.
I use a combination.
But yeah, they're gonna be looking for different shit. It's not. I don't trust this. That's just me. I don't trust this. This is the company.
After hearing that, I don't trust.
This is the company that was sued for millions of dollars for slowing down our phones. They haven't admitted that they slowed down our phones, and who knows what else.
This is also the company that refused to allow the FBI to tap into the iPhones.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Come on.
So
yeah.
Well, I mean, tap into the iPhones as far as FBI what they wanted to do. So
yeah. So just keep that all in mind, you guys. But yeah, this is a real article. This is a real thing. They don't say anything about when this is happening from what I see. I'm trying to glance through it real quick, but I don't see any date about anything about this, when this is happening. But yeah. So yeah, man. The second to last thing I have, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. We haven't talked about this, but he has been accused of sexual harassment. Did you see he was accused of
who?
Andrew Cuomo. New York's
the
governor.
Mayor?
The governor.
Oh, the governor of New York.
He is accused of sexual harassment. While he denied allegations, because I saw that he denied allegations.
She reported secretary or something, right?
He has now resigned.
Oh yeah, that means
New York Governor. Stop. Andrew Cuomo. Brandon just showed me something funny. He wasn't anything having to do with this.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with
it doesn't have anything to do with this. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo has officially resigned after sexual harassment allegations. This announcement came after a report from the state's attorney general alleged he had sexually harassed multiple women, which headed off impeachment proceedings. He said, I think that given the circumstances, the best way I can help now is if I step aside and let government get back to government. And therefore, this is what I'll do. Because I work for you, I'm doing the right thing. And I'm doing this thing for you. Yeah, he has resigned. And that doesn't look good. To me, that's just like...
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
It doesn't look like a good sign.
I hope it's not true, but if it is true, man, I'm happy that the women stepped forward. That is coming to light, because a lot of people in positions of power, they feel like they can do anything and get away with anything. So,
you know what? I don't know why I just thought about this. But you know what I meant to talk about last week with the baby, when we talked about the baby, the shit that he said. Do y'all know how much shit Dave Chappelle has said about the LGBTQ people?
Well, I mean, it's not just Dave. It's talking about people in general. Talking about comedians. We're
So
talking
why?
about
That's what I'm saying. So do people separate it like, okay, Dave is just a comedian, it's just jokes? That's how they separate it.
No, because remember Dave talked about there'll be a couple people.
But I'm saying, did they not cancel Dave fully because he's a comedian? Which I love Dave Chappelle, by the way. Let me just say that. I'm not saying this because I want him to be canceled.
I don't know, bro. No, I think they just don't like to see people in the spotlight, bro. I just don't think they don't really anybody out there they want to fuck it up.
Because they still fucking shit up for the baby. He can't do anything right now. Like his name is being removed off of songs, like big songs. Like there's artists removing his name off their songs, that means he's not getting paid for the song anymore. But I'm just like, you know how much crazy shit Dave Chappelle has said? Nobody cares.
I don't know why people make a differentiation because.
That's what I'm asking. Are they only separating it because he's a comedian? That's the only reason why? Or anybody else not even Dave Chappelle. Anybody else that does stand up and talks about this type of shit and we laugh at it. Ha, that's hilarious.
Everybody be promoting it, their agenda as far as what they believe in, LGBTQ and transgender, all this other stuff, being straight, being gay, all this shit. Everybody promote the shit their own way, and
which we're both all for equal rights. Everybody that
for
has
equal
their
rights,
own
but at the end of the day, like I don't understand that. I don't get like how people don't get mad at comedians or anything like that. I'm not saying they should,
right.
But I'm not saying I don't understand how it's so subjective from person to person. You think it's just because it's jokes, or what is it? And not everybody's out to get you. Not everybody, is out to get people and all that kind of stuff. But it just seems like a lot of this stuff is just put into the media. A lot of people they want you to think some type of way. They want you to be accepting of everything like that. And everybody's not going to be like me and him. Everybody's not going to be like the baby. Everybody's not going to be like that and force and want you to have them think some type of way. This is America. Anybody could think that in any type of way they want.
I think
that's the glory.
I think it's the history that the baby has as well.
When I think
about it.
Well, people know about his history before they even work with him. So just like he was tweeting about that person that he had worked with, and she was calling him out. Now she made a song with him, right?
Yeah.
Countless other people made a song with him.
And they've. But that I can't think of her name, but she's removed him off of the song. But he deleted his apology off of Instagram, and now people are mad at that. Which I'm just like,
I mean, you mad? What was he supposed to leave it on there forever so everybody could see?
You know what I thought? You know what somebody said on Twitter? They were just like, so we gonna be mad at this nigga for that, but we not gonna get this nigga punch the girl in the face on camera. Do you remember that when he was in the club and he was walking through?
Like y'all, it's just like whatever people want to be mad at that time. Everybody just like to get a fucking once that train start moving, bro. Everybody want to hop on that train and go towards that just because it goes back to the social media bullshit. If the thing right now is to hate the baby, I'm going to hate the baby to the fucking fullest extent. Even if I was a fucking fan a couple months ago, if social media says that shit is cool right now, I want to be cool and I hate the baby. That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah, we're all for everyone's own sexual orientation. Everyone has their right.
Yeah, everybody's cool to do what they want to do, man. Like, but at the end of the day, if he wants to say some shit like that, y'all don't have to listen to him. I'm not agreeing to it. I'm not giving him a pass for that kind of shit or anything like that. But I'm saying if he wants to say that kind of shit, what can you do? Everybody else be saying some off the wall type shit. There's definitely other shit that you should have canceled him over if it was this shit.
Yeah.
But
that was just a little side note. I don't know why Cuomo made me think about that, but yeah. Last thing I have, I want to give an update on Jovita Moore, the Atlanta news anchor. I announced, well, I didn't announce it, but I said last week that it was announced that she has a brain tumor, I believe, a tumor in her brain. I believe that's what it was last week. But they have received good news from her doctor that her most recent brain scans, the tumor they were unable to remove during surgery in April is responding to treatment. The doctor said that the chemotherapy and radiation have caused the tumor to reduce in size, so Jovita Moore is getting better. Yeah, so shout out to Jovita Moore. Hopefully she makes a full recovery from because they said it was
a hard thing to go through. So hope you hang in there.
Yeah, because they said it was an aggressive brain tumor when we talked about it last week. So yeah, that's the update that she is getting better. So that is all we have for what's trending, guys. So we're gonna do the shout out segment since Brandon wanted to do a shout out, and then we'll get into the music segment, which is pretty lengthy. So The floor is yours, sir.
Shout out to Lil Baby.
Oh, I thought this nigga said the baby. I don't know why I thought you said the baby. Oh, yeah, I know why. Go ahead. Good job.
Shout out to Lil Baby, man.
Shout out to Dominic.
Dominic, whatever you... What was her name? Dominic what?
Dominic Toretto. I think that's his name.
That's not his name.
He's all about family, right? Lil Baby's all about family.
Shut the fuck up. Shout out to Baby, man. He was out there in Atlanta.
Lil Baby.
Yeah. What'd I say, the Baby? My bad. Shout out to Lil Baby. He was out in this past weekend out in Atlanta. He donated laptops, school supplies, and clothes. So
Saw that. Shout out to you, man.
It's funny because I'm pretty sure I can go back and I probably won't. I could look up this article. It probably won't be as much likes as
this shit about the baby.
Well, that or
about anything negative in the world,
or anything like fucking videos of his chains and all that kind of shit will probably be more liked than this. But to be honest with you, a lot of the songs that he made, some of the songs that he made and all that kind of stuff, take out all the other stuff in retrospect. Whatever he talking, cars and all that other kind of shit. He makes songs like that too. But the Lil Baby, bro, he gained a lot of my respect for doing that because a lot of people, and just like P had said, he'll say it in a minute, respect for doing this kind of stuff because people don't do it.
All right.
And he's a rapper out here doing this kind of stuff that P will probably say.
What?
Go ahead. What you had told me?
What did I tell you?
P had brought up the point that he's doing a lot of what even the government's doing. The counties ain't doing. Teachers ain't doing. Well, not teachers.
When did I say that?
The community is not doing.
When did I say that? I didn't say that.
You had texted me. I think you had texted me.
That wasn't me. That was your other nigga P. I didn't say nothing about that.
Oh.
So who the fuck was you talking to?
You had
said that nigga on the podcast. Damn, that's some good shit. Nah, I didn't say that. But no, I agree with what you're saying. I totally agree with what you're saying. And just think about it because somebody put it on Twitter. Just think about everything the baby's done aside from the charitable work. Being on the song on J. Cole's album, Drake's album, just all the shit he's done musically. The song he put out last year when the riots were going on, The Bigger Picture. The baby was locked up 5 years ago and probably didn't know what the fuck the shit was finna happen in his life. This nigga was in prison 5 years ago or in jail 5 years ago. It didn't know what the fuck was going on. And he said it himself, like, you just never give up because you just never know it. Because he said 5 years from now, your life can be totally different. And look at the position he's in now. He's blessing other people. He's blessing kids out here with this little drive he did. Excuse me. So shout out to him, man. Shout out Lil Baby.
Yeah, man. I'm definitely sure that they appreciate Lil Baby if he whatever.
You seen the little kids in the back. I want to shout out Lil Baby for giving me and my brother this laptop.
Yeah. and to be able to do that in the community, to give back to people that really need that kind of stuff, man, is really honorable, man. And I know he didn't do this because he didn't put. You don't see a lot of, when the post came out. I didn't see it every single where. Yeah. I didn't see it a whole bunch of places. So it didn't look like it was just. And he wasn't the central part of the video. They were showing everything else.
With the kids and the clothes.
With the kids and the clothes and the laptops and stuff.
The little kid said, I would have shout out Lil Baby for giving me my brother's laptop.
So
I was just laughing at the little kid when he said that.
So I don't think he did it for them. And I usually could weed out. I think, me personally, me and P could weed out the people that do it for that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So
shout out to him.
Shout out to him, man.
You're a good nigga. You're a good nigga, bro. You got a good little head on your shoulders, bro. To be locked up 5 years ago, too. I was going to say something else, but I forgot. I'm just laughing at how the little kid. You just see the video where the little kid said that? That shit was funny, nigga.
I'm happy I didn't.
He was like...
I saw that first one.
That's what I was going to say. Negativity sells. Niggas don't give a fuck about this positive shit on Instagram. Niggas want to see niggas getting shot, niggas getting killed, niggas' chains getting snatched.
Stopped out.
Yeah, niggas don't care. Negativity sells, guys. Niggas don't care about this other shit, bro. Niggas care about the sweetie meal and fucking Birkin bags. Oh. The sweetie meal. Niggas don't give a fuck about... That's... I was gonna say something, but never mind. Niggas don't give a fuck, bro. Niggas don't care, bro. Niggas don't care. Shout out, that was it?
Shout out.
Do I have a shout out? I don't think I have one.
The fuck? Sound like somebody trying to come up in the crib.
I don't think I have a shout out. Yeah. That's it. So we're gonna move on to this long ass music set. You said you have something for music, right?
That was it.
Oh, that was it. Okay. So we're gonna get into music, guys. So the first thing I have a question for you.
Music.
Sir. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Quavo, the rapper, Lil Baby's rival. Because they don't like Lil Baby, the Migos, for whatever reason, I don't know.
They don't like Lil... Oh, yeah, I remember
they
that.
Don't
I
like
remember, yeah. Because he took over Atlanta.
He took a picture with his assistant. And assistant has an umbrella over him, Quavo. He says $5,000 a day for my assistant. Apparently, he pays his assistant $5,000 a day. to do, I guess, whatever Quavo wants him to do. Would you, is my question, be Quavo's assistant for $5,000 a day?
Is that like 1.3?
Yeah, he said he's a millionaire. His assistant. 5,000 times
1.3,
365. That's almost $2 million.
Damn.
Would you do that? Would you be Quavo's assistant? I feel like Quavo would be mad disrespectful because that's.
It seemed like he wasn't there. Oh, he's holding an umbrella for the
the
man.
niggas on holding an umbrella over Quavo, but I just feel like Quavo he just seems like an asshole. I just feel like he would just be trying to tell a nigga to do that Diddy type shit off of their Real World, where he on Chappelle show.
Breast milk.
Yeah, well, he was like, I want some Cambodian breast milk or some shit like that. I feel like Quavo will have you do shit like that.
I got bad news. I gotta close the studio.
I feel like Quavo will be on some shit like that. He just seems like an asshole. Of all the Migos, Quavo seems like the most of an asshole. In my opinion. That's just me. I mean, I don't know this nigga like that, but he just seems like an asshole. So would you? $5,000 a day?
Nah, I don't. I'm not working for nobody, bro.
I'd be tempted to.
I would be tempted to. That's a good point. I'd be tempted to, but I wouldn't do that because think about it like this. And a lot of people would probably say cap to us. Think about it like this.
Yeah.
You do a lot of bullshit right now for granted however much you get paid. Say you're not breaking 100K. Do a lot of bullshit right now for that subpar 100K. What do you think somebody's going to be paying you $1 million or over almost $2 million a year going to be making you do? Some fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I feel like he would belittle me and shit like that. And
bullshit, bro. I ain't trying.
I'm
if he treat him good, that's cool. But I'm not gonna be.
Yeah, we don't know. We're just speculating. We don't. This nigga could be Quavo could be treating this nigga like a king for all we know. We're just speculating. But to me, he just seems. I just feel like this nigga would belittle me and shit like that. And I'm a man, bro.
Could be wrong. You know?
I'm a man just like you. No, I don't know.
But I put it in perspective. I wouldn't do. I don't see myself. I'm not the type of personality to be submissive and be like out there doing this kind of stuff. That's why I say it. The money's enticing, but I'm not the type of person to be like, yes sir, do all the shit.
It's probably what he wants you to do. I'm not holding an umbrella over another man. I'm not doing that. I'm a man. I'm not doing that. I drink out the bottle, nigga. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that shit, bro. Alright, that's the first thing I have.
What the fuck up?
Rest in peace to our beloved Aaliyah. I never noticed. I've never noticed this. Aaliyah's music is not on streaming services. I've never realized that.
Well, they have features? No.
Think about it. Have you ever went on your shit and said, "Oh, let me put this new Aaliyah out"? Aaliyah's discography is going to be added to Spotify on August 20th. Her One in a Million. I think that's her album. That's
right. They got Aaliyah albums on here. the Aaliyah. This is on here on Apple Music. Yeah, because I had a couple songs.
Well, maybe it's not on Spotify, Brandon.
Well,
is One in a Million on there? I'm saying it's all. Okay, let me look.
Probably not all. Nah, not all. Not all. Probably.
Artists. Oh no, it's just one album. Yeah, they only have one album.
One in a Million is on here though.
They only have one album of her on here on Apple. Yeah, so they don't have her entire discography.
I would imagine it would have that on here.
Yeah, so Spotify is going to be added on Spotify August 20th. One in a Million. The Romeo Almost Died soundtrack September 3rd. Her album title Aaliyah September 10th. And October 8th, I Care For You and Ultimate Aaliyah will be on there. They released a statement amid controversy of her music possibly being released. Why is there controversy for music being released?
I don't know. Maybe people will capitalize on the money that they don't make. Stupid Drake.
Yeah, but that'd be good to hear Aaliyah's music. So yeah, it is
remastered too. That'd be nice.
Yeah, they only have. I think this may be her first. Yeah, this may be her first album. Yeah, when she was 15, when R. Kelly was married to her, or whatever that story was. Yeah, that's the only album they have on here. That's why. That's the album you saw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one that's on there. So yeah, her entire discography is not on there, which I never even realized up until this point.
Shout out Aaliyah, man.
Yeah, shout out Aaliyah. Rest in peace. We were just talking. Me and my girl were just talking about Aaliyah last night. How a story came up that which I didn't know this, but apparently she didn't want to get on the plane because the plane went down because of the equipment. It was too heavy.
Yeah.
She didn't want to get on the plane, but they gave her some drugs to go to sleep. So she was asleep when this happened, so she didn't even know.
Damn.
So yeah, rest in peace to Aaliyah, man. Shout out to Aaliyah.
Shit, I want to give another rest in peace. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
Yeah, I saw that he would have been.
August 9th.
His birthday passed. Yeah.
He would have been 50 something. 50,
Yeah, rest in peace, Brody
50,
Mac.
I think, on the dot.
One of the greatest comedians of all time.
Greatest. One of the founding, of
Founding
comedy.
fathers.
Yeah,
One of the founding fathers. Yeah.
Of comedy.
He paved the way for a lot of guys. Definitely did.
Rest in peace.
Shout out to Rihanna. She is now officially a billionaire. Because we gave a shout out to LeBron, so let's give a shout out to the women too, guys.
Yeah.
Rihanna got that cake. She got that money. She's now worth 1.7 billion, making her the wealthiest female musician in the world and second only to Oprah Winfrey as the richest female entertainer. But it's not her music that made her so wealthy.
Fenty?
Yeah, the bulk of her fortune, an estimated 1.4 billion, comes from the value of her Fenty Beauty, of which Forbes can now confirm she owns 50%. Much of the rest of her fortune lies in her stake of her lingerie company, Savage and Fenty. So yeah, she's now a billionaire, 1.7 billion. ASAP Rocky, do not fuck this up, bro. You better stay with that woman, bro. You better love and nurture that woman. How does that feel that your girl got like 10, 50 times more money than you?
It must feel real
It shouldn't
nice,
feel like
man.
it shouldn't feel like anything though. I don't think it should feel like anything. But there are insecure men.
You should feel proud because
Yeah, you should be proud of your
you should
woman.
be proud because that person right there, she paved her own way
Yes.
to do what she needed to do. So
Coming from the little girl in Barbados to where she is now, that's unbelievable, bro. Shout out Rihanna, man.
shout out, yeah.
Shout out Rihanna. Somebody said run this town hits different now. Jay-Z, Kanye, and Rihanna, they're all billionaires.
Yeah,
And they were not billionaires when that song came out, none of them.
that's crazy.
That's a great song. What was that on Blueprint 3? I'm gonna play it. Nah, I'll play it later at the end. The Weeknd released his new song, Take My Breath. You wanna hear it, guys? I think we played a little bit of it last
Take
week.
back that hit.
You said what?
What?
Want me to hold on to your time.
Let's not get our episode deleted again, guys. These motherfuckers. I like the cover. I like that.
Yeah,
You didn't listen to the song.
I think I'm good on that.
What's wrong with it, man? This is him. This is the Weeknd. This is the guy that was trying to fuck Adam Sandler's girl in the bathroom. Not cut gems. Nigga said, I want to fuck you so bad right now.
To do it, bro. What you saying it for?
Because she was like, no touching. She kept saying that. She was like, no. She was just trying to get her little shit going
remember
on.
that. But hey man, congratulations on your new single, bro.
His album is coming. Are you listen to his new album? I'm working on my album. You go listen to it? You go listen to his new album?
I probably will.
I know you will.
I listened to this last one, so I gotta listen to this one, but it's not gonna be no trilogy. Be the behind the madness.
You think he could recreate that music?
No.
You think if he even attempted to, you don't think he could do it?
He just gotta get fucking broken hearted for one good
Isn't he with somebody?
one real good time.
Isn't he with? Oh, he's with J Lo. Isn't he fucking with J Lo? No, not J Lo.
Jolie?
Yeah, Angelina Jolie.
Break his heart.
I don't be knowing when I swore Angelina was still with Brad. I didn't
No,
know.
they divorced.
Yeah, but I didn't know Mila Kunis was married to Ashton Kutcher last week. I don't be keeping up with this shit. Like I had no idea. But why does he want Angelina Jolie though? She don't look the same no more.
She's still attractive.
You see, he grew his beard out the weekend. She was like long as fuck now.
Did he?
Yeah, in that video for the video for this song.
It's like it cuts off one end, comes out another. Like, what's next, bro? What's next, man?
Nas' new album is out now. I played a song from it earlier. That was the second song, Death Row East. King's Disease 2, the follow-up to his Grammy Award-winning album, him and Hit Boy. Let me say this, guys, because I have seen nothing but good stuff about this album on social media. I only listened to this album. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but I had it playing when I was working out the other day, and I had it playing. So let me make this clear. I didn't hear it with headphones in, but from what I heard, Nas sounds the same on every single fucking song. And I'm not trying to diss him. I love Nas. Illmatic is the greatest rap album ever to me, but he sounds, his flow and cadence, everything, he sounds exactly the same.
He was trying to switch up his flow in one of them songs.
His voice sounds exactly the same on every fucking song.
It's just how Nas is.
It sounds the fucking same. And I didn't even listen to the first King's Disease all the way through. I listened to like maybe halfway.
You're not a fan.
Nas's music just doesn't appeal to me anymore. It's just not for me anymore, to me.
Hey, man.
And I feel like there's only a certain amount of artists that can do that. Jay-Z's music will still hit me. That's why I feel like Jay-Z's the greatest rapper of all time for be doing it for this long. His music will still hit me.
I just think he need to own it. I think that he tried to do too much with this album here, per se, because
everybody loves this album.
I think that he was switching up his flow in a couple songs, man. It can't
just trying new things.
Trying new things, but I think like Old Nas is just fine, man. To be honest, but I don't think it'll ever be to the caliber of Illmatic. I'm not hating or anything like that, man. Like Nas is like all time.
Well, I think he knows that. I think he knows anything he does will never touch Illmatic.
All time, he's up there as one of my favorite rappers, man. If not,
he's
top
one of the
3.
greatest of all time. I ain't gonna say all that. No, I ain't gonna say top 3.
I'd say top 3.
I say top 10 for sure. He's top 10 all time for sure. I'll give that to him. I put Tupac and Jay-Z over him, and I feel like Biggie's a better rapper than Nas.
No, I wouldn't put. No,
I'm lying.
I wouldn't put.
I put Tupac and Jay over Nas though. I put both of them over Nas for sure.
I put Jay over him.
You would put Tupac over Nas?
Tupac over
You
Nas.
would not put Tupac.
I would not put Tupac.
What you say?
Over Nas.
What you say, nigga? I disagree. I disagree. Finally, we disagree on something. Finally. But I've seen nothing but good things about this album. Everybody loves this album.
Yeah.
But to me, from what I heard, he sounds the same on every song. Maybe I have to go back and listen to it with headphones to really give a full breakdown of it. But that's just me. There's only certain artists where I'll listen to an entire album. There's only a handful of artists I'll do that to. It's not too many I'll listen to it. I don't do that to everybody, bro. That's just me. I didn't have this written down, but I just saw this while I was in Brandon's bathroom before we started. And I was shitting in the bathroom.
What?
I was using the bathroom, nigga, and I saw this.
You want?
Hey, look. Listen to the headline. Surprise, people! Currency announces 7 new projects with different producers coming this year.
7 new projects?
7 new projects.
Coming next year or this year?
I think this year.
Nigga, we're in August. We're in the 8th month of the year.
Andretti dropped Trauma. This is his tweets. Andretti, he added a guy named Traumatone, Highest in Charge. That's 1 album. Currency and Alchemist, Half Moon Bay. That's 2. Currency and Ski Beats. And it's funny, I just asked about this before we started. Currency and Ski Beats, Pilot Talk 4. That's the 3rd one. Currency and the Cash Fargo, Land, Air, Sea, Andretti. That's 4. Kinko Beats, Matching Rolexes, that's 5. He said, and Andretti, Smitty Beats, 808 Ray, Still Stone on Ocean, 6. And he said, holy shit, Currency and Harry Fraud, Regatta Legends, that's 7 projects. Yo, this nigga is fucking insane.
How the fuck can you have, we're talking about like, this has to be over 100 songs.
And we love Currency, that's our guy. Currency, you are probably the hardest working man in hip hop, bro.
You are, bro. I'll give you that, bro. You definitely one of the people I want to meet, man.
This nigga Currency, bro.
Currency is definitely the most consistent. Fuck what everybody else is saying about rappers and being consistent. The consistency level does not match up to
Currency.
Spitter.
The one I'm most Pilot Talk 4. That's the main one. Harry Fraud. I listened to that one too, and the one with Alchemist, Harry Fraud, and Pilot Talk.
Yeah, Harry
4.
Fraud. Him and Harry Fraud be working good together.
But Pilot Talk
and
Currency
too.
Pilot Talk Currency, to me, that's the best currency that we ever heard. What we got next? I want to give a shout out and congratulations to Isaiah Rashad. We talked about his album last week, The House is Burning. When I was talking about the charts last week, I was looking at Apple Music charts. So last week I said that he was going to have the number 2 album this week, but he did not. That was wrong. I was looking at the wrong charts. His album debuted at number 7 on the Billboard 200 charts. How much you think he sold? I have the sales right here, first week.
For what, number 2?
7. He got number 7. Billie Eilish debuted number 1, which we anticipated. How much you think he sold first week?
I'll
give you 1 try, bitch. You don't deserve 2 tries. The House is Burning is out now. Great album.
178.
No, it wasn't that high. You talking about number 7, nigga? No, it wasn't that high. He got 41,000, which is the highest he's ever sold first week. 46.89 million on-demand streams. He got 5,000 in pure sales. This marks Isaiah's first top 10 on the chart he's ever had. So shout out Isaiah Rashad and congratulations, man. It's a shame that the album didn't sell more, which I said a few weeks ago.
I thought it would have sold more, man.
I said a few weeks ago, but a lot of people don't know about him like that. That's the thing. I said that before the album came out. I was like, I don't think he's gonna sell a lot.
Now you know, cause this album fucking fucked his ear up.
Yeah, that's the album of the year so far. Shout out Isaiah Rashad, man, and congratulations.
Congrats, man.
Congrats, brother. Tory Lanez has responded.
No.
Tory Lanez responds to Cassidy.
Man.
We talked about it last week. Cassidy put out the diss because he said Tory Lanez was stealing his bars. This is over.
Is that the number?
Old niggas talking and I ain't hearing them, I profane them. I leave cash body in that casket, his career's in. My problem to your problem, dog, it's no comparison. What you gon' compare? Some smack DVD appearances? Ding, 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 15 seconds of fame is up. Was in them hotels with R. Kelly, we should flame you up. Plain James everywhere like Spider-Man aiming up. Peace shooter pocket.
That is A$AP Rocky's beat.
Can't even diss me proper.
Hold on, nigga.
Old niggas talking and I ain't hearing them, I profane them. I leave cash body in that casket, his career's in. My problem to your problem, dog, it's no comparison. What you gon' compare? Some smack DVD appearances? Ding, 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 15 seconds of fame is up. Was in them hotels with R. Kelly, we should flame you up. Plain James everywhere like Spider-Man aiming up. Peace shooter, pocket rocket, making sure my baby tough. She can't.
That was a hard beat. That was on A$AP Rocky's Long Live A$AP, I believe.
Put him in the dirt. Put him in the dirt, Tory. Put him in the dirt.
He said, quote, "You was in them hotels with R. Kelly. We should flame you up." He's talking about Cassidy. I don't know how true that is. We don't know. I've never heard anything about that, but this is what Tory Lanez is saying.
Oh, man. Put him in the dirt.
To pick a beat like that to send a diss track to is fucking Jesus Christ. But like I said last week, every fucking thing Tory Lanez has come out with since he allegedly shot Meg has been fire, bro. I'm just being honest. Everything this nigga's put out has been fire, bro.
Bro, Tory can fucking rap, bro. Tory can definitely spit.
Yeah. What's the name of the track? The name of the track is called... I don't have the name here.
Fuck you, bitch.
They don't even have the name right here. He said, "Fuck you, bitch." Hold on, I gotta look up the name. Yeah, Cassidy should just stop. I don't think he should respond.
Cassidy, remember Cassie?
You said what?
Cassie.
Yeah. Oh, Diddy's ex?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about her on like one of the first episodes. I think the first episode we did. You don't remember that? The first episode of this podcast.
Did we?
Yeah, that was one of our topics. It's called When It's Dark. Has 1 million views already, and it came out a day ago.
Damn, bro. Cassidy, you should have just stayed retired, dog. I don't know why you did it to yourself, bro. I told you, I was about to say, I told you, bro. I was about to say, I didn't tell you nothing, bro, but you should have known, bro.
Okay, but before I played it, you was like, why? Why did he respond?
Yeah, because he didn't need to dignify this with a response, bro. You'd figure that this Cassidy's just trying to chase this old thing, thinking it's still relevant, but it's not, bro. The skills of rappers nowadays, man, they've taken off.
Shout out to Tory Lanez, man. Shout out to that.
The only person I think can probably keep up bar for bar.
What with who?
For like rappers nowadays is probably like.
You talking about the rappers right now that have bars that can compete with niggas and.
Yeah.
Who?
J.I.D., Kendrick, Cole,
Drake.
Drake if you rap.
Yeah, we've seen this nigga put Meek Mill in the casket.
Freddie. Who else? Probably Eminem still.
I think Freddie's coming. Fuck Eminem, nigga.
You're such a fucking hater, bro.
This guy.
You a fucking
fuck
hater,
that. I don't even want to talk about Eminem. What we got next? All right, let's talk about this real quick. Dr. Dre's daughter. Dr. Dre's going through a lot of shit. We talked about, he has to give his ex-wife. I forgot how much it was. How much?
$300K or some shit.
How much?
$300K.
Shit, was it that much? Damn, I think it was.
$300 to $200K a month.
Dr. Dre's daughter. She is 38 years old. She says she is homeless. She says, "I've been reaching out, to my dad for help." Dr. Dre's eldest daughter claims she's homeless and living out of a car. The hip-hop mogul, whose net worth was estimated, $800 million in 2019, reportedly cut her off last year. Her name is Latanya Young, 38. She spoke to the Daily Mail about her financial situation. She says, "I've been working in a warehouse and doing Uber Eats and DoorDash. She's a single mother of 4. My kids are staying with friends. They are not living in the car. It's just me in the car." She recently moved from Nevada to California, where there are higher wages. "I'm taking odd jobs just to make it now. I got paid $15 an hour as an assembler at the warehouse." She claims she hasn't seen her father in 18 years and doesn't even have his phone number, communicating with him through his team. She fears she's about to lose the rental car she's living in, and she cannot make the payments. "I'm homeless, and I've been reaching out to my dad for help. His lawyer has said that my dad doesn't want to help me because I've spoken about him in the press." A rep for the rapper did not respond to Yahoo Entertainment's request for comment. LaTanya admitted that Dr. Dre, real name Andre Young, has helped her over the years by paying her rent and giving her an allowance, but that supposedly ended of January of 2020. People label me as a millionaire daughter, so they don't understand why I'm working, she added. It makes me want to crawl under a rock. I'm out on the streets. LaTanya is Dr. Dre's daughter with Lisa Johnson. They split when she was 5 years old. What do you think about this? My question is this in any way okay under any circumstance?
If it's okay?
We don't know the full extent. She could be lying about certain shit. We don't know. But for Dr. Dre to have as much money as he has, do you feel like this is okay under any circumstance? Regardless of their relationship. This is his real biological daughter, who she says that she hasn't spoken to in 18 years. She has not spoken to him in 18 years. She doesn't have his phone number. With the amount of money that Dr. Dre has, which we never want to be on this podcast saying what niggas should do with their money, because we say that all the time. But is this okay under any circumstance that this is his daughter, even though she's 38 years old and she's a grown woman? Well, what were you going to say first? Then answer my question. Because you were going to say something else first.
I completely forgot what I was going to say first.
You was like, first of all, you ain't shit. I think he was going to say something like that.
I forgot, bro. Fuck, P.
I'm sorry.
What you was going to say?
No, I asked the question. Is this okay?
I ain't going to sit here and think about what I was going to say. I don't remember what I was going to say. I was going to say something fucking... Fuck, man.
What?
I don't think that... I think there's a limit. Millionaires' kids, and just like she mentioned, right? She had an allowance and all that kind of stuff.
But that stopped last year. Why? Why did that stop last year?
It doesn't matter. She's a grown woman.
That's true.
She's a grown woman, P.
But I'm saying why? Like, did she do something to him? Like,
I don't know. Maybe it's because she was
she
talking
said
to
that
the press about him.
Yeah, okay. Maybe that's
maybe
that's why. So let's assume that that's why. She was talking to the press, and then he was like, you know what? No more. I'm not giving them more money.
If you doing that kind of stuff, me personally, if I was thinking about it, like in this situation, if one of my friends or something like that, my family was doing that shit, I want to keep giving them money. I wouldn't want to keep giving them money if they're going to talk to the press about me, bro, and stuff I got going on. Leaking issues that may be going on prevalent in my family, bro.
I agree.
Stuff that goes down business-wise and all that kind of stuff, financials, any problems I may be having. I wouldn't want that. And especially if I'm supporting you financially, as being as old as you are. How old is she?
38.
38 years old, and he only just stopped last year? Like, think about that.
What happened to all the money he's giving you?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't have to take that money and just blow it from the time that you're fucking old enough to get it, which is maybe, let's say, it's not 18, because she probably was getting money before she was even 18. But we're going to say 18 just for argument's sake. 18 from the time all the way up to, what, 37, 36? Where'd all that money go? Blowing it. This stuff out here, at the end of the day, you need to strive to be like how Shaq has his kids. Even though he don't want to leave money, I guess he's showing them that they need to pay the way for their future. And all that kind of stuff goes. And I think that if she really was doing that, I don't see the type of person as Dr. Dre. If he was supporting her for that many years of her life, we're talking about 36 years, 37 years. There's no way that somebody can sit here and argue the point that, oh, poor, whatever his daughter's name, he didn't really care about her. LaTanya. Can't say that because he supported her 36 years of her life. So you can't sit here and say that. He doesn't need to support her all the way till she's dead. That's not how things go. You need to make your own path, get your own money, do your own type of shit. Because you relying on other people, mom and dad, that stuff is not going to be there forever. That's not the thing of independence. And for you to bring up, and I know a lot of people bring up, well, he should help her since she's in a bad situation. No. Clearly, if she was getting money up until the age of 36, she had money that she did not know how to manage, and she made wrong decisions. Clearly. So, that's just what my take is.
I think it depends on the relationship that you have with your child. Because I'm sitting here thinking about it, if I was in Dr. Dre's shoes, and I had $800 million... I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say, man, because when niggas get older...
What I'm saying is, P, we can't sit here and think for a second, somebody who was providing for their daughter 36 years, minimum, 37.
Where are you getting that from? Because they didn't say that. Because you keep saying that. They didn't say anything
You said that he supported her up until what?
last year of January.
He supported her.
We don't know how long he was giving her money. They just said it says he helped over the years by paying her rent and giving her an allowance, but that ended in January 2020. They didn't say when that started.
Okay, well, it doesn't really matter when it was started. If it was old enough to when she has to pay rent and pay bills.
Yeah, I agree that she should. What happened to the money that...
But what I'm saying is, if he was willing to do that, whatever problems she may have or anything like that, he probably would have helped with that.
Yeah.
Of course, he probably would have helped with that. If he's willing to help with her bills and her rent and all that kind of stuff, he would have more than likely been more obliged to help with her stuff that was going on, unless something really fucked up or she's not responsible enough to do it and handle herself. You can't just rely on daddy to take care of you and do all this shit, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that.
As a person, as a child, you're a grown person.
Yeah.
This is not. You're thinking. People are thinking about this in terms of Dr. Dre's kid. That's a grown person. That's almost 40 years old.
You right.
We out here, we got our own, and we're half of that age.
Because if it's like a teenager or a young adult, then that's different. Yeah, she's a grown. Yeah.
We out here, we have our own stuff. We're half the age. You have to know the importance of money and of saving, of budgeting, and especially if he was giving you some money to do that, you need to be putting the money towards schooling or doing something to try to get a trade. You can allocate resources to do that instead of probably wasting the money. So it's just what it is. I mean, I feel bad, yeah, but like, there's only so much that you can. There's only so much hand holding you have to do. Sometimes it's just tough love, bro. Yeah, right. I get what you're saying, bro. I'm getting what he would think about from the perspective is his kids.
I'm thinking about my kids, but they both young, so I can't even think about it like that because both my kids are under 2 years. They're under 3 years old.
But you wouldn't probably coddle them to the point of them being so dependent on you to do that. Yeah, if they needed something, you'd be there, cool. But you wouldn't coddle them.
Niggas, if they grown as fuck, yeah, I understand what you're saying.
And they wouldn't even get to that level because you've instilled into them the value of money, and they know what to do with the money. You're not just going to give. No. He's just not the type of person. I already know him. He's not the type of person. You know what? Here, Prince. Take this fucking $100,000. Go blow it and do whatever you want.
Don't say my kids' names. The fuck's wrong with you?
here. Go take the money and go blow it at the mall. He's not going to tell you to do that. And I'm not saying Dre did that, but he's not going to do that. He'll instill upon them the mannerisms of how to manage the money. Yeah. And she just didn't have that, so... No.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. What do you guys think about Dr. Dre? What's her name? LaTanya Young? She has his last name. That means she's entitled to his money, though. That's fucking funny. Next thing I have T-Pain. What the fuck happened to the Drake Drink Champs episode? What the fuck happened to that? But T-Pain was on Drink Champs with Nori. And they asked him if he would do a versus with Future. T-Pain.
With Future?
Yes, with Future.
Oh, man. T-Pain gonna get ate up, bro.
Would you battle Future in versus?
Yeah. What?
Who's winning?
How you gonna ask him that?
I want him to talk that talk.
to the public, Future will win. Absolutely. Because it's right now.
That's not what I wanted to ask.
Because we don't have the same records.
Okay.
Like, what's the feel-good records that... Like, what would Future play after Bartender?
I don't know.
What?
Something with drugs.
What would he play after I'm Sprung? Because we gotta match records. When you play records, you gotta match records. Right. You gotta say, if I could change the world with me, Diddy, Mary J. Blige, and Akon, what's Future gonna play after that? You gotta, we're in two different categories.
Would you battle Future in verse?
They had whatever Nori said got cut out earlier, but they cut it out because he must have said something. But they put mask off. Somebody put the words mask off when he said, "What would Future play after I play Bartender?" Somebody put mask off, which I don't think that would be a good comeback. But let's speculate if T-Pain and Future did do a versus, who do you think would win? Because I think, like T-Pain said, the public would say Future. But if you go back and look at T-Pain's records, nigga, T-Pain has a lot of fucking hit songs, nigga.
I know he does.
And I think a lot of them wouldn't match up with Future. So I think that's what
T-Pain's bringing up right there.
I think this is a bad matchup.
Yeah, that is a bad match. No, if you definitely, think about it from that being it just being a matchup in general. It's a bad matchup because you just can't go record for record. It's not the same.
I'm sprung. I'm in love with a stripper. Buy you a drink.
He can't even play. Future can't play something to combat that. Mask Off. Right. Whoever said that is not gonna match.
The rest of these songs I don't even know.
What?
The only songs I know is fucking. I'm sprung. I'm in love with a stripper. Buy you a drink. Bartender. Unless you're doing his features. Excuse me. As a feature artist. You and that, remember that?
Yeah.
Trying to get to you and that booty. I'm a flirt. I'm so hood. Shawty. Kiss Kiss. Good Life. Low. Shawty Get Loose. The Boss with Rick Ross. I forgot he was on that song. Cash Flow. Got Money.
That's when it started. That's when it started right there, boy.
Got Money. Go Hard. One More Drink. Blame It on the Alcohol. Yo. This nigga Future bit. I mean, this nigga T-Pain's been on a lot of his songs. Maybach Music too. We can go on and on, but yeah. So you would say Future? I think that's a bad matchup.
I think so too. I'd echo that.
But if it hypothetically,
if it went high bar for bar, it'd be Future. I think. Still,
that's tough.
It'd be Future.
I don't think Future's list is that long. Does all the songs I just named, including T-Pain's features, because you could play your features.
You literally talking about all of Mask Off, all of Future.
No,
all of Future. We talking about Dirty Sprite.
But these are hit songs. You're not gonna
play. They had a lot of hit songs on those albums,
but you're talking about the whole album.
And we're going back as far as Pluto, even further than that.
I'm gonna go to his singles: Tony Montana, Magic, Same Damn Time, Turn on the Lights, Karate Chop, Honest, Shit, Nigga, You Ain't Fuck Shit. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't remember this one. Move That Dope.
Fuck. You don't remember that?
I remember. No, not that one. I don't remember Real and True. It's Miley Cyrus.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that either.
Move That Dope. I Won. Fuck Up Some Commas. Where You At? March Madness. Damn it. Jumpman. Stick Talk. Damn. Low Life. Wicked. Damn. Used to This. Draco. Mask Off. Damn. You the Baddest. Damn. King's Dead. Damn. Crushed Up. Jumping Off a Jet. Damn. Life Is Good. Damn.
I don't think it's going. If it were to come to that, I think Future would.
I ain't even go to his features yet. Racks. Got Racks on Racks on Racks.
Oh, that was
Bugatti. You Don't Even Know. I Want to Be. I don't remember that one. No Game. Show You. These niggas got hits, bro. I don't want to name all these. These niggas got hits. T-Pain and Future have hits, but I just think it's a bad matchup to put them two together.
Yeah, I don't know who would be the match for T-Pain.
Yeah, who fucking knows?
Usher.
For no. Usher's a singer. T-Pain
Usher because of that shit he was talking about.
Tyler the Creator has a message for all his haters. I'm gonna play it. No. I'm sorry. Wait, did he have a message to his haters?
I thought it was just about Cali.
Yeah, that would play that too. That's what I'm.
I'm rapping. I'm performing my video. All my shit better than all of these niggas.
How about every freestyle?
I have more career. I could walk in. I'm iller than all of these. My legs is longer than all of these niggas. But it's like, all right, cool. I'm just doing my shit. And they try to push you to the side. Keep doing that. And it's like 10 years later, I'm still here, bro. My career has only been doing this. It's niggas who was the hottest shit in 2012. Where the fuck they at right now? Niggas push me to the side and give me that nigga weird. And we can and I'm fucking here right now.
You did say that.
Right now. Skin
like
glowing.
he's serious in his interview.
Garage silly. House dumb. Looking for a lake house right now. Cleansing my fucking witness. All my niggas good. Family good. Healthy. The shit I got. Come on, stop fucking playing with me. I don't even talk like this. But niggas keep doing this.
Yeah, this is what he said about DJ Khaled. If you guys don't remember, Tyler Creator's Igor beat DJ Khaled's album. I think it was last year for #1, and DJ Khaled was upset at that. He was like, I make music for stuff that you could play in the car, not that weirdo shit. And this is what he said about that.
Making alternative rap and not fully being again accepted by like the BETs or like a lot of them shit I've been dealing with, and that's dealing with my whole life. So for some guy like that to kind of indirectly be like, that ain't real rap, that ain't real black music, that's what it felt like. And I was like, my nigga, don't do. But I didn't say nothing. I just let that #1 speak. The nigga ego had to deal with that because his whole identity is being #1. And when he didn't get that, that sat with him longer in real lifetime than that moment. I moved on. I went and did some shows. We went to London. Cool. Didn't think about it. That sat with him because his whole identity is we the best. We the #1. And when the underdog to him took that away from him, that nigga ego was deflated.
Hey, Tyler talking that shit. And let me say this too, because I think I said it last week. The top 3 albums that come out this year is, I say Isaiah's number 1. Tyler the Creator, I'm gonna put him number 2 over J. Cole's album. So I got Isaiah Rashad, Tyler the Creator's album, and then I got J. Cole number 3, and then I got Vince Staples' album number 4. That's my personal top 4 albums that come out this year so far. But we did say that Tyler the Creator was weirdo. We were saying that, nigga.
I mean, yeah, but that don't wrong the fact that we said that he still made good music. He still could rap. Tyler could rap, bro.
He can rap.
And to be honest, everything he was saying about DJ Khaled was true, 100%. He was really in his feelings about we the best, we number 1, bro. And when he didn't get that, he was mad. Because we saw those numbers change because he was fucking mad. He thought that, I forgot how it went, but I don't know how it changed.
He thought his album should have been number 1.
He thought his shit should have been, but Eeyore was that album. And people mad because Tyler the Creator, somebody who's not classified as normal and classified as weird, just because he's just a funny dude, that this clown dude in a wig shouldn't have this number 1 spot because his music is not good. At the end of the day, bar for bar, he can rap. That's just what it is.
Man.
Shout out
to him, man, because he put out a really good album. Yeah. He put out a really good album this year.
So
he really did, on some real shit.
What, you know?
Kanye's album is still not out. He put out, well, he had another listening party here in Atlanta. This nigga supposedly paying $1 million a day to live in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Donda is still not out. Kanye is that nigga is different, bro. The videos were circulating of him levitating in the fucking sky, hanging off the fucking wires. Looked like this nigga was fucking dead. That nigga's different, bro. That is a different nigga. I don't think we've ever seen an artist like Kanye before, ever. Just everything he does. This nigga didn't say one word to these fucking niggas in the crowd. This nigga sold out Mercedes-Benz Stadium twice. This nigga did not say anything to you guys. My dad said that all you guys went to a pimp show. You didn't go to a listening party. You guys went to a pimp show. This is the words of my dad. All of you niggas that went to this Kanye shit.
His dad keeping it real.
This nigga was doing push-ups, running around in a fucking circle, doing nut shit, had choir niggas dressed in black, running in fucking circles, playing his damn album. A lot of people on Twitter I saw that they were saying this is the album of the year. I haven't heard any of it yet, even though my girl's nephew sent me songs of the album. I haven't listened to them yet.
Shouldn't have said that.
I mean, I have them. I have the songs. I don't have all 24. I think I have like 22 of the 24 supposedly songs. With the features list, it says Kid Cudi, Travis Scott, Playboy Cardi, Baby Keem, Don Toliver, Lil Yachty, Lil Durk, Pusha T, Vori, Jay Ruga, I don't know who this is, KC, Jay Electronica, Roddy Ricch, Westside, Conway, The Lox, Young Thug, Fabio Foreign, Griselda, Larry Hoover Jr. Goddamn.
Griselda on here?
The Weeknd, Lil Baby, Francis and the Lights. Oh, he got Shake on there. 070 Shake. Damn, this fucking nigga. Sunday Service Choir. Oh, that's a girl. 070 Shake. She makes like alternative music. But that's a really long feature list. That's like some DJ Khaled type shit. I feel like Kanye, he should start going away from that. I feel like he shouldn't have all these features on the album, but that's just my opinion. I don't think you need this many features, but apparently all of them were good for the people that heard it. The dude Justin LeBoy, who made the tweet last week talking about the album, he tweeted this. He said, "Watch the Throne 2 is coming at the end of the year. Kanye and Hov about to make history again. Hashtag Donda, hashtag respectfully." So Jay-Z and Kanye's Watch the Throne 2 is reportedly dropping by the end of the year. Do you believe this?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't.
Why not?
Because I don't.
So would you want to hear it?
Oh, yeah, I'd fucking want to hear that shit. Definitely want to hear that. Watch the Throne was one of the probably...
It's been 10 years. The other
most
day,
classic albums that you
I think yesterday was 10 years.
That shit went hard.
So you don't want to hear it, but you don't believe it.
I don't believe it, no.
Jay-Z was there at the concert. He was there at the listening party.
I don't really care, bro. They said that this album's supposed to drop at a certain time, yet it's still not dropped. So no, why would I believe it? You tell me, give me a reason why. No, I don't believe it. No.
There is speculation, I talked about it last week, that Kanye is setting up for an album release battle with Drake. This is why people are speculating that this may be why the album is not out yet, because he's waiting to drop the same day as Drake. Hold on, I have to find the entire article here. You don't believe this? Do you think this is a good idea? I'll ask. You think it's a good idea that he does this? You, Mr. DeJoy.
Competes with Drake?
Yes. Do you think it's a good idea?
Because you're gonna lose. Doesn't matter how many features you got.
Doesn't matter how winning. But is it about winning in sales, or is it about what is it about? That's what it's about, winning in sales.
What else could it be about? Be trying to be better than Drake? Because at the end of the day, as many people that you have a cult following for, Drake has more. Drake is worldwide.
That's the other thing. Is it about the sales, or is it about who puts out the better album this day?
I think it's about who puts out the better album, per se.
Who do you think will put out the better album?
Drake.
Another week, another blown Kanye West release date. This time for the second time is long awaited, delayed down the album. First, it was coming out July 2020, then July 23rd, then August 6th. Now it's apparently the 13th, or maybe August 15th. Of course, an album is just never an album for Kanye. His past 3 major releases, Life of Pablo, Ye, and Donda, have been accompanied by elaborate listening events. Blah, 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 blah. What's the delay? As most things with Kanye, it's either his perfectionism or simply yet another way to keep fans engaged, interested, frustrated, or outraged. Envelopes he has been pushing since the beginning of his career nearly 20 years ago. The fact that he's waiting for Drake to announce a release date for his long-delayed new album, Certified Lover Boy, which the Canadian rapper said he will have out by the end of the summer, so he can square off against him in a release clash at the Titans like he did with 50 Cent almost 14 years ago, is a speculation. Do you remember that? Him and 50 did that shit?
Yeah, when he got wrecked.
Well, 50 got wrecked.
Nigga.
50 did. Kanye beat him.
He did after he released what, fucking 808? Was it 808?
No, that was Graduation.
Oh, yeah. It
was and I feel like, to me, that's Kanye's best album. Graduation. That's my opinion. One of Kanye's homies tweeted out, put on Instagram, Plan B, saying that Drake needs to go ahead and take Plan B. And Drake's boy Chubbs responded to that. He said, "See us outside. Fuck you, nigga." And Drake went under there and he started laughing. Drake is laughing. So Drake knows what the fuck is going on. Apparently this may be happening. Not Kanye. LeBron James. LeBron, say it. LeBron James.
LeBron James.
He tweeted out, "We put on Instagram, Certified Lover Boy coming soon, people. My brother ain't fucking around." So I think it's going to happen. I think they're going to end up dropping on the same day. For some strange reason, I think it's going to happen. I cannot say that I think Drake's going to put out a better album, Brandon, because Scorpion was not that good and the views grew on me a little bit, but his last 2 albums have not been that great.
To be honest with you, I'm kind of really discouraged at this point to listen to this album.
Drake's Kanye?
Album. Not Drake's album, Kanye's album.
Because everything.
Yeah, bro, it's just like you just be doing too extra. That's just me, bro. You just be doing too much extra shit, bro. Just me personally, I'm not into all that, man. Like, you doing all this extra shit. You trying to hype us up last time. This is the last album. Yet you over here making another album. Yet I called it out. I knew that this wasn't gonna be, that last one wasn't gonna be your album, but you over here hyping it up. I just don't fuck with that, bro. I don't really care. We'll see how this album is and all this kind of stuff. But even your perceived ego, of what you think you call yourself as God, you're not. You're not, bro. Whatever you may think you are and whatever you claim you think you may be, you're not. A God transcendent, rising up from fucking, we talking about the stadium and all this kind of shit, bro. You're not that person. And it's just fake. It's fake. To be honest with you, it's kind of fake to me that you could kind of perceive, and that I'm kind of seeing that more and more with Kanye. It's kind of fake to me that you preach all this stuff and all this stuff about God, but you try to mock him as much as you can to make it seem like you're that person. It just seems very controversial.
Which is a sin, by the way.
It just seems very stupid to me. So,
you want to hear some of it?
I guess.
I told you I have the fucking songs. Oh, it's the weekend, right? They're gonna take this episode down. They might. Hey, we have to talk over it so they don't fucking flag us. That sounds good. That sounds pretty good.
I'm trying.
That's all I'll play.
I'm trying to figure out, with this many features, how much is he really gonna be on? How much of the album is Kanye?
I have to go and listen to these songs though that are just sitting here on my shit. Look, they all right here. I'm just fucking sitting there. It has the fucking features: Young Thug, Playboy Cardi. I see Future's name on there. Lil Baby again, Kid Cudi. Hey man.
Oh, I forgot Kid Cudi was on there. Well, now at least.
Yeah, we'll see. That's all we have for music, guys. I'm not going to do sports. We're going to do the Q&A segment. There's nothing really important Well, let me give a rest in peace to so we're moving on to sports, guys. This is a transition, okay? I don't want to just end it like that. Let me give rest in peace to legendary FSU coach Bobby Bowden. I'm just going to run through sports real quick because I didn't have a lot anyway. So we can do the Q&A segment real quick. He passed away, legendary football coach. He was born in 1929. He just died. I didn't see a cause of death, but he is 91 years old. So I don't know if it was
1929.
Yes. 44-year coaching career, 377 career wins, which is the most and second most in college football history. 2-time national championship with Florida State, 32 bowl appearances and 21 bowl wins. That's the second most among all coaches. He was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame here in Atlanta in 2006. So rest in peace to Coach Bobby Bowden, man. A legendary head coach, one of the greatest college football coaches that we've ever seen. And the last thing I have for sports is I just saw this a couple hours ago. The Earl, Spence, and Pacquiao fight has been cut. The August 21st welterweight title that we were going to get with Manny Pacquiao and Earl Spence Jr. has been cut. Earl Spence has a torn retina in his left eye, and he has withdrawn. He's going to have surgery. So Manny Pacquiao is not going to fight your Dennis Ugas for the WBA welterweight title in Las Vegas. So yeah, I'm not going to be watching that now. They fucking delayed the fucking Tyson Fury 3 shit. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder and all this shit, man. I was excited for these fights too. So yeah, it's not happening. Would have been a great. Brandon's so sad. What's wrong? It's okay. Sorry, bitch. I hope y'all heard that little rub I gave him on his back. Sorry, man. I know you're disappointed.
Stupid, bro.
You got a torn retina.
We don't have no fucking... Yeah, all right. Couldn't tore that shit early in the year.
He probably went like this.
Punch me in the face.
Fight Pacquiao. This nigga started punching himself in the fucking...
I fuck with Earl Spence.
I think Earl Spence would have won, though.
I think so, too. But Pacquiao would have gave him a run for his money, bro. Pacquiao is in really good condition, bro, for his age.
How old is Earl Spence? Like 30-something?
No, 29, isn't he?
He probably like 30-something, bro. Earl Spence Jr. I'm going to look up his age.
Isn't he 29?
He's 31.
Oh.
He's 31.
It's not that old.
He's 31. 5'10", 152. Yeah, that fight has been cut. Before we move on to what's trending, the Q&A segment, LeBron tweeted out to everybody. We talked about it last week. They got Westbrook. They got Melo. They got AD. They got my nigga Kendrick Nunn from Miami. They got Trevor Reeves. They got everybody. They got the new Goon Squad. This is what LeBron tweeted. Keep talking about my squad, our personal ages, because that's the thing that they're saying. Everybody on the Lakers is old. Keep talking about our personal ages, the way he plays. He's talking about Westbrook. He stays injured. We're past our time in this league, etc., etc., etc. Do me one favor, please, and I mean please, keep that same narrative energy when it begins. That's all I ask. Hashtag thank you. That's what LeBron said. And I'll leave it at that. That's all we have for sports. This nigga Brad is like, nigga, don't nobody give a fuck. Fuck the Lakers. Yeah, Chris, fuck the Lakers. I think we mentioned Chris's name on every fucking episode.
Shout out, Chris.
Chris, you need to be up here again. Shout out, nigga Chris, man.
Yeah, Chris ain't been here in a while.
That's all we have for sports, guys. LeBron said, keep talking that shit. And we are going to get into the Q&A segment. I screenshot the question. Still haven't read it yet. But we're going to get into the Q&A segment, guys, and we're going to get the fuck out of here. We just hit an hour and a half. It seems like we've been talking for 2 hours already, honestly. But if you guys have any questions you want to send us, our Q&A segment, we take your questions to the streets of Atlanta. So this question we'll take to the streets next time we go out there. If you have a question you want to send us, send that to socialjunkiepod@gmail.com. And we will, we're not going to read your name. We just say the gender of what we think your gender is based off your name. Sorry if we offend any of you guys, or if we said the wrong gender based off your question. We apologize. We're not doing it on purpose. We're gonna just do the fucking the question that we have. I'll save the other one I have for next week. I'll ask it so I'll preview it for next week, and then we'll talk about it next week. But Brandon's gonna read the question here. Is it from a guy or a girl?
It's from... Hold on a second.
Lord, I cannot wait till my hearing comes back in his ear. Goodness gracious, this has been a dreadful episode for me. This has been so dreadful.
I'm gonna say, guys. I don't know, to be honest.
You don't know?
Kim?
Why'd you say the name?
Kemba Walker?
This is stupid.
Kemba Walker sent us.
Oh, it's from Kemba Walker?
Yeah, Kemba Walker.
Alright.
I was quick on my feet there.
Okay, go ahead. What's the question?
Question.
Is it a guy or girl?
I don't know.
All right, we don't know.
Either or. It could go either way.
We don't want to offend anybody. We don't know.
Whatever. Yeah.
That's the question.
The question is, if you became a millionaire overnight, would you feel obligated to take care of your in capital letters entire family? Would you, bitch?
Does this stem from the Dr. Dre thing and his daughter? That's funny that we talked about that earlier and then they asked this question. Hold on, let me read it now. Okay,
it might.
Because I have it screenshotted. Again, the question is, if you became a millionaire overnight, would you feel obligated to take care of your entire family? No, I would not, because, and mainly because my family specifically, a lot of them would blow the money. A lot of them, like, I think we talked about it earlier with the Dr. Dre thing and his daughter. You got to be selective with certain shit like that. And a millionaire could just be $1 million. For those that don't know, a millionaire don't mean 500 million. That could just be if you get $1 million, you're considered a millionaire. Yeah. I guess after taxes, not really.
After taxes, no. Okay, let's say $1 million after taxes.
Okay. No.
Take home.
No, because you couldn't really take care. Well, some people's families are small, but my family, you couldn't take care of my entire family with $1 million. Not a lot of them ungrateful motherfuckers. You couldn't. But I'm just being real. But yeah, you got to be selective with some shit like that. But if we're talking like multi-millions, like a lot, I still would say the same thing. I don't even care if it. And for my answer, I don't care if it's 1 million, 500 million. No, I would not feel obligated to take care of my entire family, even though I think that they would expect me to. Let me tell you motherfuckers right now, you guys are wrong. Because I done seen you niggas do fucked up shit in our family. I done seen fucked up shit happen. I'm just being real. But no, I wouldn't be obligated, because you gotta be selective. A lot of these niggas and people's families will blow money and then will just keep coming to you, just expecting you to just keep giving money. No. If I became a millionaire overnight, I would not be obligated. I'm not obligated to take care of my family. I'm obligated to take care of my kids.
When you become.
Yeah, when. Yeah, whatever we want to say. But I'm just saying, like, I would take care of my kids. That's my obligation, to take care of my kids and my girl. And my mother and my father. Those would be my, what is that, 4? Look. My 2 kids, my girl, my mom. That's 5 people. Those 5 people will be my main obligations. Everybody else will come second. And you know what I would do? Because I have so much family in Florida with my dad, I would give my dad a substantial amount of money and tell him, all right, spread that shit around everybody. Because I'm not finna just give it to my auntie, my cousins, and then this cousin. No, I have too much family in Florida. I have way too much family. I would tell my dad, look, you take this money and you spread that shit around, and I'll take care of the rest up here. That's what I would do. I'm not obligated to do anything, nigga. Go ahead.
I feel the same way. My circle is probably a lot smaller than his, even though people probably come out of woodwork if, say, when I get to that level. So, more so to me, I think that a lot of people, they don't need that kind of money. They don't need that kind of money as far as me taking care of them, all that kind of stuff. They doing the same thing. A lot of people come out of woodwork. A lot of people come out the woodwork when they hear that you have money. Just like he said, they'll want to come out and ask you for some shit over and over, expecting you to give it to them, and that's just not how I'm going to do it. No. Doing that kind of stuff does not help you retain becoming a millionaire or being a millionaire. Giving away money, you have to be conscientious about how you spend your money, where it's going, and all the accounting that goes into it. I want to be doing this shit just for, shits and giggles.
Show me what you can do with this amount of money that I give you. I give you 10 racks. Show me that you can make that shit into 50 racks, nigga.
And that's, to be honest, that's when me, P, we've had this discussion multiple times when we get to that level, because we know we will, that
you can't just give
people money just cause. You got to be able to, they have to be able to demonstrate they can make this money grow. I'm not just going to be giving you money just to give you money for no reason. You have to do something with it. You gotta show me that it's worth my investment and my time to give you this money, and I'm making the right decision, because a lot of people just blow it and just come right back to you and expect you to keep doing the cycle over and over. And then before you know it, just like all these stories that we hear, you'll be broke. You won't be a millionaire.
Man. It's your cousin Poo Poo. It's me. Remember we used to sell them little ices back in the days? We used to go to Candy Lady house. Remember that? Remember them days, boy? And Pompano, boy?
Bro, I'm not even from Pompano, bro. I don't even know you, bro.
Well, it wouldn't be Pompano for me, but
yeah, it'd be Pompano for you.
Just be careful, guys. Be careful. Family and money, that shit is, oh my God. That shit could be a very dangerous slope.
It's hard to mix. I would prefer it not to mix. So,
would you rather start a business with a family member or a friend?
A friend. No family. Neither. Trick question.
I'm saying if you had to pick one between a family or friend.
Oh, I mean business, yeah, but that had to be very selective with
a
a friend, yeah, but not family. Definitely not family.
You only saying that because you got me. This guy, because he knows he can trust me. If he didn't have me, I don't know what he would say.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
He definitely wouldn't say
I
family.
wouldn't do that. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I would say a friend too. There's certain people in my family that I could though. I think there's like one.
Oh yeah, there's
like
one.
one.
Yeah, that
Shout
one.
out my nigga Jordan. Shout out to my guy Jordan. Yeah, I think that's it though.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Maybe two. Maybe. Tashi. Maybe.
Joe Tashi smart.
Maybe. Is that it?
That's it.
I think that was a good question.
That was a pretty good question, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Whoever you are, Kimba Walker.
Kimba Walker. Yeah, thanks, Kimba. Even though you should be focusing on the
training.
New York Knicks. You should be focused on the Knicks now. You decided to send this question. It's cool. How do you feel, Kimba? You got millions. Are you obligated to take care of your time?
Are you going to give them any?
Yeah, we're going to take this one to the streets. That's a good one.
Screech.
We're going to take this one to the streets. The question that I have that I'm going to preview, we'll talk about next week. Somebody put this on Twitter. They said, I'll read, and then I'll put it into a question after. They said, so my co-worker's boyfriend is going on a trip to Paris for 2.5 weeks with his ex, and she feels like she can't tell him not to go because they planned it out before she was in the picture.
Wait.
So she's letting him go.
Repeat
My
it.
co-worker's boyfriend is going on a trip to Paris for 2.5 weeks. Her co-worker's boyfriend. He's going on a trip to Paris for 2.5 weeks with his ex. The co-worker feels like she cannot tell the guy that she can't go because they had this trip planned before she was in the picture. So she's letting him go. So the question is, do you think it's okay for your partner to go on a 2.5 week vacation with their ex if they had the vacation planned before you came in the picture? You ain't got to answer it. That's the question we gonna talk about next week. I'm gonna save it for next week.
Damn, bro, I was trying to set you up for some clean outro.
What?
I was gonna start answering, and all you had to do was play the music, and I would have stopped. That would have been hard.
What you mean? What
But
music?
we'll answer that next week.
Think that's a good question though?
That's a good question.
Is it hard? Is it a
No,
hard
it's not
question?
hard.
It's an easy answer for you.
It's an easy answer.
Yeah, alright, nigga.
It's an easy answer, bitch.
Okay, if you say so, nigga. I don't think it is an easy answer,
I
but
slapped that ear.
stop. Why would you do that? This nigga right here. So we got, guys. Episode 99. Episode 100 is next week, nigga. 100 fucking episodes of this fucking podcast we done fucking did, bro. That shit fucking flew by too, bro. That shit flew by, nigga.
Talking about almost 2 years.
100 fucking episodes, dog. 100.
Almost 2 years.
Hey, man. Well, it's been more than 2 years now.
Oh yeah.
We
Well,
got a 2-year episode, you dumb bitch. This nigga saying people's names and shit. We not supposed to say the people's names.
I said Kimba Walker.
Okay, that's cool. If you made this far into the episode, man, we appreciate you, man. We really do. My mom finna go to sleep. She said she's finna go to bed. She gotta go to work tomorrow, so I gotta give her shit tomorrow. I'm Pete, that's Brandon. If you made this far into the episode, man, we fuck with you for real, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe.